Good Sunday morning. Well, we forgot to set our clocks, so we ended up getting up early, so that is why I'm here doing this. Now, I'm going to get right at it because who knows what's going to happen. If you're a control type person or a perfectionist, this is a good exercise for you because you have no control of this dirty poor painting. So what I've done is this morning I sanded the cone, put tape inside so that the paint won't run into the inside of the flower pot. So I used some old green masking tape I had, and I used gesso because I have it because I do some painting projects. And I used the blow dryer on it so it's dry. Should have thought of that before. So we're ready to go at it, and we'll just jump into it, okay? Now, I have I'm not good at following directions, as some people know. So I poured about that much Demco, maybe 3/4 of an inch of Demco in the bottom of each one of these cups. Now I got these at the thrift store cheap, so I don't mind using them. If I was like professional, they'd all be see-through so you could see. And then this is very strong paint. So I have phthalo green and quinacridone red, don't ask me, and ultramarine blue, and white, and yellow. That's what I have. And I've put a little, you don't need much paint, you just put a bit in there and you'll be surprised that this is strong paint, how quickly it blends. And I put a little squirt of silicone in there, and this is what helps make the cells, the bubbly look. Some of my past pictures are here. Some aren't here that I did with a dirty pour. So, let's get at it. Now, I'm a little scared of mixing red and green because we know red and green, they make brown. So, I'm not fond of a lot of brown. And I might do this in 2 steps. So, let's see. I think I'll put some white in first. We'll put some white in this one. And we'll probably put the rest in this one. And I'll just scrape it all out. Now, I'm not a professional. I have no idea when I do these things how they're going to work, but it's fun playing. And like I said, it's good exercise if you like to have control because, boy, you have no control. And, you know, you have to learn to have fun, and that's one way of doing it. So, now, I have, let's see, I have some green. It's kind of a different green. And I have some blue. We'll put some blue in here. I have no idea. Okay. And a little bit of red. Maybe a tiny bit in there, not much. And a little yellow. Okay. This is going to be real exciting. Okay, I think that's enough yellow. Now I've left some colors in here because I can always put them on in different places. Now I'm just going to do a slight turn of this. I don't want to mix it too much. And I might put the dark colors on first and the light ones last. So you can always see here's the end of the thing. Now, one thing about the Demco pouring liquid that I like is the finish it leaves is, you don't have to varnish it after. It's just beautiful. Now, and the one problem also with this is that you want to make sure it's going to run off. If you were doing a flat canvas or something, you wouldn't have to worry about that, but because we're pouring downhill, it is going to run off. Now when I start, I'm just going to pour a little bit Maybe I should just move the bottle out of the way for a minute. I'm going to catch any I can on this. Woo. This is why I'm putting the dark colors on first. Whoa. What did I say about brown? I think I'm going to get some brown. I'm glad I saved that. Don't have to worry about this because, there we go. Okay. Now, when you swipe, you kind of mix things up a bit. But because it's on a downward slope, we have to do a little bit of that to move things around. But if you swipe too much, you quite often mess things up, which we don't want to do. So, okay, maybe we got a little more of this. It's looking good. Okay. Okay. It's going to go downhill. You cannot stop it. So, like I say, if you're a control freak, you're in trouble already. I'm not. No. I am spreading this down a little bit because remember, I saved some brighter color. Somebody's trying to tell me something. Yes.
You can go the other way and it'll go down here.
Oh yeah, I can go the other way and it will go down here. You're right. I can just stop it for a minute. He was one of these little kids that you know, as a little boy, he was probably like, how did that work? How did they make that? He's always solves problems. He's great at solving problems. So I'm still mixing this around a little bit, and I'm liking it actually. I'm going to tell you that. Like I said, we can do a paint on this if we don't like it when it's finished. But I think we'll like it. It's one reason I've kind of, well, I just want to get most of the color blending before it's one good thing about this stuff on the bottom. I tried not to mix too much paint because last time I did this I had too much. And I think this time. And put plastic down. This is well-used plastic from many projects. Okay, I think we're ready to add the green and the yellow. I think so. We may have to. Okay, now we're going to just, so if you try this, you'll have fun. And you don't have to pick, you know, a road cone. You can pick, anything. You can pick your canvas. So what I'm doing with this that I saved to last, because it's a brighter color, is I'm just going to fill in some of the holes. And remember, this is the top of my vase, so down here. The bottom is the top, top's the bottom. How many of you are going to do this now? Come on. Especially Sunday morning. Wow. Okay, we got to add a little more green. I'm glad I did this, you know, saved a second one, because I want to make sure all the white is hidden. I do not, sometimes when they do dirty pour, they add water. I did not add water because I don't want it running any more than it's going to. So, and then last time I used a little blowtorch. This time I'm using a heat gun, and we'll see what that does. That blowtorch scared me a little bit. So, and you know, I'm used to messy things. I've shoveled out the pig pens, cow pens, chicken pens, milk the cow. I've done all that. You know, messy doesn't bother me as long as it stays in one place and I can clean it up. Okay, we're getting there, and I think I am liking it.
You got a scribble on this side.
Now,
On this side, this side.
I have help. He should come in here, shouldn't he? Turn it around, he says.
There.
There? Okay. Now I saved a little bit of some other colors for just a little accent when I get this how I want it. And you can do that. You know, it's a dirty pour, but you don't have to do it all.
Now flip it.
Now flip it, he says. See, you know, he's right usually. I can be a real nuisance. You don't see me that way, but I always listen. It sometimes takes a while. Oh, darn. Now you're going to have to come in and help me. Okay, we'll just let that run that way for a minute. Now, I've got some colors left to brighten it up. We got the background on. Oh, yeah, this is good because it's not as, last time I had it so runny. It was hard to work with. I think we're doing good. He's right about kind of tipping it back, so if you are doing one. Okay, now what have I got? Well, our flower's yellow. And I have some yellow left. And, it's going to be, we're going to put a little bit of yellow here and there. Just because, you know, I'm not just doing one flower, but there could be a forest of flowers here. Okay, so here's your idea. If you mix it all for a dirty pour in 1 cup, then you're stuck with your color. But if you save some colors, you can, it's all mixed the same, you can add some color to it. There we go. There. Just want to make sure I have no of the white showing through, and there's a few spots. Now, let me see. A little bit of green, or maybe a little of this. Okay, and I'm going to have to get a few holes where what I'm watching for is where I have my gesso showing through. This will dry here for a while, and it'll probably be like maybe 2-3 days before I'm ready to, oh, I'm liking it. Wait till we put the heat gun on it in a minute. Yeah, it was smart not to add anything any runnier than I had, because when I did the other one, it was pouring off so quick I could hardly control it. So this is working out good. And you see, I've got my nice bright colors to finish off with. And I'll turn it the other way in a minute, as soon as because I still got some real bright pink. I don't want too much of the pink, but this will be just like a glass finish. Okay, here we're getting there. Okay, it's coming. It's going to be very nice. Now, be careful with the pink or the blue. I have some blue. Let me see.
Blue's good.
Yeah, maybe not the pink. Let's do the blue. He says blue is good. Come on in. Come on. Okay. Oh yeah, blue is good. Just a little blue, you know. We'll let it blend in from the top. Okay, I'm going to put some heat on this in a minute. See if it does anything. Oh, I like the blue. There we go. As you know, I use this for the background of my fish pictures back there. And I forgot to get the other one down I did with just the dirty pour on the tile with the fairies on the frame. And I don't suppose I could get anyone to go get it for me. Okay. Okay, we're looking good. Let me see. Let's try some heat gun on it. See what we get. Okay. eyes for me yet. They're trying now. Maybe some heat will get it working. Very nice finish. It's funny, you know, you start off, you think it's going to end up one color, and it ends up a different color. Well, what do you think? I think it'll be nice. Wow, it's really multi-purpose. Now, whether I add anything to this if I decide to do a painting, I don't think so. I think it's looking quite nice. Hardly matches my flower though. It'll still look good. We could always add some leaves or something. So, oh no, we have to move this for a minute. Somehow. And we'll put it over here because I got the little baby. So I got quite a mess here. So we're just gonna roll it in there because you never know, maybe I'll use this for something. Who knows? So, oh, that's pretty. I should have done that with that. Oh, that's kind of different. Okay, there we go. Whoops, the bottom. Okay, set that there. Now I got a tile here because I thought, well, I'm going to use my leftover paint on that because I paint and sometimes I see something and it makes me want to paint a certain picture. So here we go. You know, I'm going to swipe it a bit because I have to get it to move around. I'll have to stand it on some cups or something. Or it's going to stick to the plastic. Oh, that'll be nice. You see, this is how I did the fish in the background, the goldfish. I poured first and poured first and then I did the picture. So let's see, maybe if I, oh, there's some more green. Okay, there we go. We'll put that there to dry and I don't want any holes. So, no. So this way, you see, there's not really very much waste. And I don't like waste. But there is some kind of green left here. Let me see. What are you doing? What are you doing? We got some green left. I don't want to waste anything. We got some of that other green too. See, we're never through till we're through. And it's not running off as bad as it did last time. Somebody wants picked up. She cannot be picked up. Okay, now, what else is left? I'm not wasting any. No. It's going to be a beautiful finish on this. And that one's empty. This is the one he said not to use, but he's gone. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is the artwork. I was watching this lady, she used thinners. There's a little bit of yellow here too. She was using thinners and doing this. It was beautiful and no smell. I've got this open because there is a smell. I got the door open. Oh yeah, now we're getting some color. I didn't get any fish eyes though. I used my silicone.
It looks like you're gonna
He says it looks like it does. You know, that's,
Psychedelic.
yeah, psychedelic. The 60s. It's the 60s. All over again. I remember putting up some wallpaper. Oh boy. Yeah, the yellow's nice. He said, like,
I
yeah.
said, easy on the yellow.
Easy on the yellow. I don't have hardly any left, but I want some on this side. I put up this wallpaper. I remember it was psychedelic pink and white and all this pattern. And holy smokes. Yeah, I must have been crazy in the 60s. But that was kind of in then. And I think we're good. We're going to let it dry. And I'm going to have to get Jack to come in and turn the camera off. You can do that. You can hide. And we'll see when I'm putting the flower in. When I'm putting the flower in, then I'll be back. So, bye.